Hello, my wonderful tome readers. Here we are back again with another stream. Those of you who have been following my channel for a while might remember me doing Starseed Pilgrim a while ago. It was last year. I know there's at least one clip that I personally made about some whimsy jumps I had built. Trying to get some long distance through the platforms that, through the mechanics of the game, we make ourselves. But before we get into it today, we're actually going to go into the reason of why I'm playing this one in particular now. I mean, there's no greater story to unlock or uncover other than what's hinted through the poems at the various islands and the mechanics that our character has. But there's a recent update on the Steam page. The indie dev that made it, I'm not sure how to pronounce their name, so I'm just gonna do the hard k of the Q sound today and call them Droqen. And they're making another game. More specifically, though, is the way they described this next game in the little update post about it on the Starseed Pilgrim. Let's see. Hi, Droqen here. I'm going to do another announcement when the game comes out, too. I'm reaching out to as many people as possible about my new game because, well, actually it's really quite scary. And I want to release it to as few people as possible, but then I did that, and then I showed it to a few more people, and then a few more, and I started yelling kill gameplay on Blue Sky. It got away from me. And now this half-poem, half-rant, half-platformer of a video game, which I want to describe as like Starseed Pilgrim, but only all the parts that nobody told me they cared about, is a thing I'm releasing to the world in a few weeks. And that exact quote that they use, and it's in bold on the update in Starseed Pilgrim, like Starseed Pilgrim, but only all the parts that nobody told me they cared about. And, sentences like that are the sort of thing that pique my interest. For those of you who've been with me almost as long as, since the last time I played Starseed Pilgrim, one of the web novelists that I read, I got into her work, Astiel, because she, at one point, described it as, in pursuit of a smut poly story that she wanted just for the sex scenes, just enough plot in between to logically get to those scenes, wherein she eventually got to the point of so much world building and lore, it's distracting her from actually setting up those scenes. I'm like, this is someone I only knew secondhand from little snippets and drabbles she does that are fun and Tumblr safe, but hearing that some of the works, a lot of which she makes, are incredibly not safe for work, and this one particular work of hers got her distracted with world building enough she's having to put aside some of the sex scenes she wants. That piques my interest. This is something she's well known for, and she's going off track into world building because ideas keep coming. Of course I want to see this work, and it does not disappoint, but it's also not the topic of today. So, I haven't actually watched the little video for end of gameplay, because as soon as I saw this update and saw that there is a video and page ready for it, I knew I wanted to kind of blind see it with all of you. I've looked through the little screenshots, kind of get idea of the vibe, and I see the Starseed Pilgrim in here, the way the tile sets are, and how they've also improved, or at least are better using the few details they have in there to give more depth to the scene. The Starseed Pilgrim, it's just the details on the blocks themselves. It's over a white or occasionally black background. So this now having background to emulate leaves on trees, different colors to emulate the feeling of a dark cave, or this and it's probably because I'm on a Minecraft kick as of late, nether looking area. It's like I want to share this with all you because it's a very interesting looking game. So let me make sure I've got sound set up for this. Okay, yeah. I do have Starseed in the background, but I have to turn off desktop audio because there is no volume option. And that is one setting change I hope is in the end of gameplay here, that we can adjust the volume settings. But yeah, we'll get into it. We're getting to see this kind of grassy area falling into the cave, climbing up. And I think in another part they described this as an anthology, like a bunch of small little games. But also, I wouldn't. If I was making a game like this seems to be, I wouldn't call it an anthology, I'd call it a collection. Which is starting to make me think more about story in mechanics and expressed through mechanics more than words. Like here we have some. We have Swamp in that one, last one, gameplay forever here. What was? Oh, didn't mean to change volume. There's one on one of these early ones that looked like a text dump compared to all these. I think it was right after this kind of foresty looking area. No, or was it? Oh wait, no. Well, I guess there is the tower there. It's this screenshot. That's right. We were all bunnies born into a world of coins and walls. The game we never chose to play. And yeah, it's. I don't, there's something about telling a story largely through the game mechanics. It's interesting to me because it's less a game at that point and more a work of art. Because you can never choose how your players read things. You can try to make things as obvious as possible, but if you make it too obvious, it's not just the mechanics anymore. It's, just blatant. It's not mechanics to have them do a certain thing to make a sign explaining the whole thing on a wall appear. It's mechanics if they have to figure it out themselves. And like any good work of art, you get what you bring to the table. And that's actually not something I know how to explain too well. I'm not some art critic. I'm critical of the art I enjoy, but I don't use words the way our critics might to explain things and metaphors. And I'm dumb, and I know I'm dumb. I don't have the words for everything, but that's why I like writing. Because trying to figure that out myself, it's enrichment. Like getting a Kong toy for a dog and filling with peanut butter. The enrichment of trying to explore that toy and get at it is what brings joy to the dog. So trying to work out the right words and arranging them in a way that feels like it at least touches the tip of the iceberg of what I want to get at is why I like writing. But we can go ahead and get to the actual game itself. The another strange but also kind of annoying thing is that I can only do Starseed Pilgrim if I use the browser option in OBS rather than game, which means I have to do some awkward things with size. And also, I cannot really adjust the size well. And it'll be more obvious once we start moving around here. What? Oh, wait, right. I have to do arrows. Look at this. It appears here. We can't see the border until we kind of get it out. So we'll adjust that height to there. It'll be a little bit more obvious when we do actual levels. But I'll keep a little bit of a border. Center it there. Perfect. Yeah, and like some of the mechanics of this game, for those who actually... let's see, how do I get to that area? I know if I follow the path eventually I'll get there. But all these different blocks have different mechanics. The reason it's called Starseed Pilgrim is because you kind of plant seeds. Over time, they grow into these different shapes and different mechanics of themselves. And this is kind of like the world hub area. Different island. Oh shit. Okay, I can still get up there. Yeah, I think those jump platforms get me back to the beginning. Aha, here it is, the biggest island. So this will be the most base mechanics, just like what we do. And because there is no explanation, menu, journal, or anything in the game, you have to kind of discover everything yourself. Like, there's not even a description of what the buttons are. But to activate something on the ground like this, we have to go down. So we have this creeping corruption-like effect starting at the star. And the words, "You are always homebound, hold H to lose your way." Pressing down gets us something like, well, that. But we plant with spacebar. The seed at the bottom is what we plant next. We'll go ahead and put it there. We'll also plant this here, which will get us some distance. What I call the watermelon block. That goes down like that. Plant the red there. So the strange thing about watermelon, you can't do a high jump off of it. So you have to plant something on top for it. You know, to get more seeds. We currently have 6 left. We have to destroy these. The icy blue slows down corruption, never fully there. But when it actually hits and gets through, shit. Oh, well. So we're going to activate that by hitting down. It explodes out like a grenade. Sadly, it also goes very, very slow for growth to get us more seeds. Purple is a very defensive wall type thing. Can we get a second? No, it's not going to be slow enough for that. So put another icy blue there. Okay, this is not a great combo for us. Oh, great. Okay, I think this is going to be a short end for us. Hey, Jane Buzz Jane, thank you for a first time chat, and happy Monday to you. I hope you're well, hope you're enjoying yourself more than I am, getting used to this game. I used to have strategies, but not right now. Gotta get back to used to them. But yeah, the main purpose of today is showing appreciation not just for indie games like this that are cheap, small, very limited with what they do, but how they feel almost more like art pieces than games at times. This one, mechanics is metaphor, which we'll get into after we get back more used to the swing of things. I can do things more instinctively. Shit. Like not accidentally hitting down to destroy things. Let's see, we're gonna go down and plant this red here. Which will kind of... no, that's probably a bit too low. Oof. Mistake on my part. We'll put 2 ice there. I've never seen that effect before, I don't think. Huh. Maybe if I plant an ice thing in a way where it expands into another ice thing, it does that? Oh, it does also destroy. Yes, I think that's what happens, though. It's either that or into a planting pink. Fascinating. Something that requires more explanation, but yeah, I've had this game for literal years, and I've just now found another mechanic. Huh. But yeah, we'll play through this. Maybe I can expand enough to get to the key finding mechanic that better makes up a large part of this game. Oh yeah, it's definitely got a very nice art aesthetic to it. Though I'm referring more to like a art full of like metaphors and stories. What they do. Okay, here we are. So we need these pink hearts here for the second part of the game when we actually get collected in this shadow gunk. Which we need these light green blocks for. But we also need more that I don't have just yet. We have to plant these. just to plant them. And sadly, so the blue block lets us jump higher, but when you plant a watermelon thing on it, it does that. It's not great. We'll place this one here. Place this there, which I think grows... Wait, no, I think... Did that wrong or whatever. And then we'll plant this one here. Oh, shoot. Oh, fuck. I screwed myself over. Okay. Ooh, just barely got that. Let it get this one and then collect. There we go. And then we'll plant this ice here, which should help buy us time. If we do this... God dang, another watermelon patch. Do this here. They'll explode some of the ice, sadly, but it should help us buy time. Oh, I also forgot that destroys the stars. That's right. But it's fine. We'll do this. Get some more distance by time. Okay, there we go. That's the other star we need. Getting down is going to be difficult, so we'll go for that up one. Place this here. Place this here. Yeah. Oh, wait. No, why did it... Fuck. Well, I am screwed. I couldn't even get to that star to show you what happens. So I guess we'll just... Oh, we'll go to the corruption now. Like this. So the great thing about these hearts is they give us seeds for the hub world. However, we cannot use our normal method of going back, which, as this text states here, you are always homebound, hold H to lose your way. No, we have to go through this doorway here, which, at this scale, admittedly, looks more like a up arrow rather than a key. It took me a while to figure this mechanic out. I'm glad I played the game long enough years ago to figure it out. But yeah, that's a keyhole, and some of the other stars that we come across in the far reaches, they are, well, they turn into keys. There was an update recently. I don't remember this spreading. I could have... There's a lot I still need to figure out about this game, apparently, as I'm pretty sure there was not some secret update. Maybe it's like similar color stuff? I hate to use this here, but we need to place it somewhere. Okay, we'll create path off going that way. Okay, so wherever it ends, we'll do that. Okay. But yeah. The big thing I want to talk about today, because this is a rather simple game, it doesn't take too long to kind of figure out what it does, so long as you're experimentative and figure things out and enjoy doing both those things. Let's see, now over here we can go ahead and put that one. Perfect. We'll put that there. But yeah, given enough time and experimentation, you can figure out the mechanics of the game. Especially because as soon as you get some seeds to the hub world, you can branch out to the other islands and figure out how other suits have different abilities. Actually, I should do that and then place another one. We'll save this bomb till the last second. Okay. I think we let this grow one more, and then I'll start collecting. Yeah, pink seeds grow into this heart kind of patterned thing. And they give you more seeds to use in here. Extra seeds you get to bring back to the hub world as well, but you need the key to get there, is the operative thing. Let's see, we'll place this one here. Go to this side. Okay, great. There's a key down there. All I need is not this. Gonna have to do this. Okay, that red's going to be a ticking time bomb soon. Do this. I hate to waste it, but I'm going to have to go through all this now. Come on. Down, down, down. Okay, what we're going to do, plant the pink here, go through here and plant the purple. That might start leading into going down. Damn it. I was going to plant that. Oh, wait, I could have gone to the... Ugh. Made two mistakes there. Perfect. Okay. Now we put this here. Yeah. That's kind of unpredictable. It happens. Okay, now we do this into that. Ah, damn it. Double unpredictable, and there'll be no way to get back up to here. Okay. I can't plant anything there, damn it. Double damn it. Might have put myself in another doomed scenario. I guess put this here. Plant that just to get through it. This needs to go off to the wrong side. Okay, but I guess... Didn't mean to do that. Do this. Gonna have to quickly go through these two and plant the purple. Okay. Yeah, the corruption also goes through... Ah, shit. The empty spaces very quickly. Ah, damn. There we go. And no key. Yeah, you see those other stars I was trying to get to? They have keys. That's not even getting into the mechanic later. Oh, wait. I did H anywhere. The mechanic later of there being other areas that require 3 keys to get to, and it's very hard to get setups for that. But very rewarding when you do. Okay, I think if I've got this mechanic figured out correctly, if I plant this here, it's going to get all of that. Okay. Okay, so I'm figuring it out. I'm figuring out just a little bit. We'll plant this here. That there for space. Come on. Not where I wanted it. We'll go do that to shoot off to the side. As far out as we can. Yeah, plant another one. And as soon as it grows one, we'll plant this yellow seed to make it go out to the side further. That will help buy us some time. Okay, I'm starting to learn some... wrong direction. Although, I now have a very solid basis for that. Ah, damn it. Ah, damn. I was trying to turn that one into ice and erase some of the corruption. Do-over. Okay. I start there. Then we'll do this here. Purple there. What we really need is one of the yellow seeds. But yeah, it's a... Games as metaphor is something... Well, big developers don't really do nowadays. Because metaphors do not pay the bills. They do not get a whole lot of investment opportunities. Which is sad. Because story is one thing a lot of big games are missing. Like, they have stories, but if they're, like, ethically or morally deep in any way, it tends to be a lot harder for to sell them. Because a lot of gamers just want, the latest Call of Duty or whatever. Turn to ice, perfect. Go through here. Yeah, the latest Madden, Call of Duty. And I'm not saying like this as a generalization, but I'm talking like consumers like having something familiar just as much as developers do. Because familiar has some more stability to the kind of like the lifetime of the game itself. Stability in the sales and profits, which I cannot fault companies for wanting some amount of predictability. But it does suck for people who like games that actually have something to say. That, yeah, they have agendas, but all games have agendas. Even if the agenda is just, making a profit. Okay, yeah, that's the way to use that. It's just nice when they also have commentary to build off of. They actually have purpose other than, just being a method of profit. Because you put enough time and effort into anything, you can profit off of it. I spent years working at a landfill, as many of you know. And it was soul crushing at times, but I profited. I made more than enough money to live off of. I own not just a house, but a duplex, so I can also get a little bit of passive income to pay the mortgage. Oh, did that wrong. Which also is soul crushing in its own way, I suppose. Oh, need to get through those quickly. But the fact of the matter is, it did help having it. So I cannot fault developers for wanting stability as well. Okay. This is unfortunate, but we're going to have to do it. Do ice there, then this. Okay, and then put this here. It should shoot right over, right? Yes, perfect. Now I'll be able to show you guys the base mechanic with the keys. Sadly, however, doing that trick with the melons also spreads the corruption from there, which I also need to get up here before I get stuck down there. So we're gonna do this, try to get as many of these hearts as we can. This as many seeds as we can to the overworld, and we can do some of the exploration there. Oh. Okay, perfect. Oh. There. Oh. Okay. So, here we have 7 keys. Ooh. This may be a tricky jump. I may not be able to get to the hub. Nope. Because I cannot wall jump, as you can see. Forgot to think through those paths as well. God, if I'd had that expand even just one more up there. Okay. But you can see, like, the base mechanics now. You've been able to see most of the little blocks, what they do. We'll go down this way. I can't remember what's this way, but it's just more fun going down. There are little blue jumpy blocks. Purple, which is a little longer to corrupt, but it also takes longer to grow. Ice, which seems to take over other blocks completely, which is very effective when paired with the red, which, like a bomb, rapidly expands out. However, it's also very easy to get that corruption. And of course, the melon, which, well, reduces our jump height, but is also slow to corrupt. Having 0 hearts make me nervous? Yeah. But I mean, it's not bad. We only have technically there is no health in this game. Because it's just, you get hit with the corruption and that's it. It's over. There's no more to do. Oh, purple suit cannot destroy things. That's a little annoying. Okay, but it looks like I think that was also growing quicker. I blocked myself here, forgetting I can't destroy things. Okay, we can do this. We can jump over. Let's do another big grow trail here. So the only thing I can destroy is this, otherwise, there's no way to play the game. Damn. Guess we'll do this. And as soon as we get a full grow and don't have to worry about the seed there, we'll plant this here, yeah. And there. It did not explode outward. Maybe that seed thing was only for the last suit. It's entirely possible. Oh yeah, another thing we can't do with mechanics, we can't plant on the same color block. We have to do like this, which can make some things tricky. Oh, plant. Dang it. Alright, we'll have to do this. I'll collect that all down here. Okay, with this I should be just it. Nope. Alright, well, this is the end. Another way to explode this red thing, might as well show you, is plant a seed in it. Does that. It's not a great thing, but it is a thing. We can't do that one or we'll get stuck. So we'll do this. And pop. Okay, get some distance. Hope we have another... there's another pink seed right at the edge. Yeah, I'll plant this down like that. Because it does a fun thing, where it just kind of like goes down, drapes over the edge. Plant this green here. Great pink. Do that here. Got another melon green. Okay. Dang it. Okay, so we need to get down there. And that's our last seed. Okay. Well, might as well plant blue here. I know the melons can grow. No, it's the green. The green can grow on the underside, but you have to block the top with something, which it can be tricky to set up. Here we have jump pad there. Let's go ahead and do this. Okay. That's not going to help this scenario. We'll wait until it starts affecting this yellow here and then get whatever seeds we have. Maybe we'll have enough for getting down to that key, while also having a way to come back up. That will be the tricky bit. Oh boy, this might take us out of frame of it before we can actually see the corruption. Okay, we'll wait out this one more, just one more. Wait, you can do this. Not what I needed. Okay, well, I'm not gonna have a way back up there, but I suppose we have this at least. And I don't have a way to destroy that. Might as well plant this here. Go that way, please. Okay. Oof. Plant another one of these. Is that gonna be within range? No, I think the pink will be safe there. No, wait, shit. Did that wrong? Did that very wrong. Well, damn. This might not be the best suit to show off, but okay. Because I can't destroy anything, it means I can't trigger that to get destroyed. Okay. Well, we might be able to get up to that star. It's possible. Whoop. And pop, pop. Okay. We do this here. That's gonna be tricky. This should be safe. And okay, we got all those. Dang it. Okay, get there. Okay, we'll do this that we can then do this. We'll have to plant this heart to just get over there, but it should be fine. Okay, damn. Okay, if we could get a melon, that would trail down to there. We'll also have this as potentially a way to get up. Oh, not bad. It's kind of leaning there. Okay, and I've got some time before the corruption gets up here. Oh, got the key. Okay, now we just grow as many seeds as we can to take with us. We'll have to be very careful because I didn't plan this wall for getting down, and if we have to fall so far we go off screen, we do die. Or at least automatically get sent home. But yeah, after that, end of all gameplay teaser that the creator Droqen put out, I started thinking more about what the story of this game would be, and I realized it probably is going to hit home for a lot of people in the case of current events. I mean, we know as soon as we go to the Dark World, it's about finding our way home to some extent. That wherever this is, it's not home. We are looking for it, and it feels like, whether it was intended or not, part of the story is about people who have been misplaced, who were someplace that was hostile to them, and they have to find a new home with nothing but what they can carry with them, such as the seeds on their back, to set up home somewhere else. And we're seeing a lot of the type of things that might cause that event here in the U.S. Of people misplaced and no longer feeling safe where they were. Clearly not safe where they are. And many of us, are having to find a safer home, even if it is only temporary. Because where we are now is swiftly going towards a more tyrannical government, where emotions trump facts, and what people feel is shaping the way life is being lived. And I don't like it. I'm relatively safe. I am only out to people I trust and know will not, hurt me over the way I am. Who, even if they talk about me behind my back, they're not going to phrase this part of myself as a negative. I'm trans with no immediate interest in transitioning, because I know who I am, and the transitioning itself is not necessary for me. It's just knowing that people care about me is enough. That's not enough for everyone, though, and the people I love and cherish as my own family are suffering, because some people just can't agree with anything they don't understand. Which is a very dumb policy to have. I don't understand more than half of science, but I'm not going to dispute astronomers or theoretical physicists on what is or isn't the nature of the universe. I'm not going to accept blindly what they all believe, but I'm also not going to say, you know what, we shouldn't allow you to do or say these things. True art, like this game, are only possible because people can have different lines of thought. They can come to different conclusions. They can pull upon different experiences in their life to make things happen. Without that diversity of thought, there cannot be a diversity of culture. And as we can all too plainly see sometimes, culture is the one thing conservatives seem to lack. Culture of their own, at least. It's like, oh yeah, we can all rant and rave about baseball and grandma's homemade apple pie, but I mean, that's not a culture that is unique to Americans. It has spread throughout the world, and frankly, a lot of other countries do both better. There are better pies homemade than just apple. There are better recipes out there than what America has made with apple. So it's not really our thing. Like even animation. It's like the things coming out of Japan in terms of anime are so creative in a way that Western animation frequently is not. It's not to say that we don't have good animation out here, but their approach to it is very different, and it's far more interesting because it comes from a place that we don't understand. It pulls from different myths and legends, for example, that we are not familiar with, so it feels more uncanny and new, which can make it so much more enjoyable. Wait for the corruption to come in, and then do that. Then we'll pop that out, do this. Okay, just barely. Yeah, it's true art requires a diversity of thought. Like, I'm playing on the artist's full name, but Duchamp and his toilet is not something that can be done without rebelling against the system. Because that's what it was. It was poking fun at art and saying, is this art? Is this truly artistic art? It's a toilet that I made. But the fact is that, well, actually, no, the claim wasn't that he made it. In fact, the claim is just the opposite. The claim was that he just bought a toilet, framed it in a particular way, as an art piece. But he, in fact, more likely than not, did craft it, or at least commissioned someone else craft it. Because with all the claims of them being ready-made you can buy in a store, there were multiple toilets with very minor differences that it's harder to notice if it's not pointed out. Which is what definitely made it art, whatever your opinion on quote-unquote ready-mades might be. I'll take that. But yeah, it's interesting stuff like that, pushing the boundaries of what is or is not allowed. It's not possible in a system where everyone agrees all the time. If everyone has the same thoughts and opinions, you cannot really push them outside their comfort zone and making them think on whether or not other stuff should be allowed. Though I am no economist or anthropologist or study anything involving culture professionally, it is ultimately stuff like Duchamp's toilet, well, rather the lack thereof, that is why fascism just will always fail. If all you have is a bunch of yes men, you will overlook flaws in things such as security. The smartest man ever cannot create a code, like a secret, just for communication purposes, code that cannot be cracked. All they can do is create a code they cannot crack. You need people to constantly test it, to attack it, to try and figure out a way around, and they might come up with something you've never considered. Whether because it is against your own internal moral dialogues or not, they will come up with things you cannot think of, which is why they are necessary if you want to make something actually secure. We'll put bones there, why not? Uh, and I've been getting into this discussion so much, I've forgotten our goal is to try and get up to one of those. So you know what? Let's plant this here, and we're gonna make well, what I call the space elevator. It works a little something like this. Ah, shoot! I forgot to do this first. Okay. So I should be able to jump to. Ah, shoot! Corruption. Nope. Ah, dang it! I was so close up there. Look, I have 4 seeds. I definitely could have gotten it. Oh well. But yeah, no, it's a hating culture, trying to cut parts of it off just because you don't like it or agree with it, will ultimately bring about your own downfall. You need the differences to make something new and better, even if it's only going to be better after you are yourself long gone. Such is the nature of time and history. Did the Roman Empire shape the world for the better and the worse? Yes. Yes, it did. The modern world could not exist without it. But that doesn't mean everything they did was good and just. Those are two different thoughts. And frankly, there are people obsessed with Roman history in particular who really need to get out more, to be honest. Oh boy, speaking of getting out, I have no idea where to go from here. Ah, shit. Fell. Okay, well let's try rapidly growing off this direction. Plant that. Just get there. Shit. Yeah, specifically about this game though, mechanics and how I think, whether intended or not, the story of this game is as much about refugees as is about anything else. Not just because they lost. Well, I mean, our character here lost a home, is searching for a new one. Nothing more than what we can limitedly carry. Uh, but also the fact that wherever we try and create things, well, there's something trying to stop us because we're not doing it the right way, or because they want to make it their own creation, take all the credit. I don't think I can say one way or the other. It's definitely something that has to be fought against to find something in it that we can. I don't want to say be proud. Shit. I don't want to say to be proud of, but to make use of at least. Like, I've been lucky enough that I've never been homeless. I have had struggles for sure, making ends meet sometimes, but having food on the table and money in my bank account has never been a massive struggle to me, as it has to some. And it's something one can be thankful of, even if you don't say as such. But it's certainly hard to feel thankful for it sometimes. Because, I mean, I don't know how I've made it this far, really. I've done my best to get past things like anxiety and depression, which have certainly made a dent in my life. But it's not been easy, and fuck if I know how I did everything I did to make it this far. We were just gonna put that there for another fun treat for later. But you know, I'm not gonna try and take thanks away from other people who have helped me, the friends and family who have had kind words for me and given me hope, even when they could not give other things like money when I needed it. Okay. That. Because there have been people who have supported me in other ways. Uh, you should never rely on your managers being good people. But if they are, and they are good friends on top of it, I should put that in the wrong place. you should use their help to get more hours. Absolutely, you should. Ah, shit, did that to really... Fuck. So yeah, the managers I had at, say, Bed Bath & Beyond were a good help. They were not the only thing that had me succeed, but they did give me opportunities, which is also important. So we're going to pop back over here. Okay. Oh, we didn't get to see it happen. And I must have had it, like, just too far away. But usually, when a red explodes into another red, it also triggers it. So we'll put one there. Put this here. And hope. Yeah, there have been plenty of people that have helped me in ways that were not financial. There have also been lows when I've done things I'm not proud of now, but were necessary at the time. For example, I have shoplifted food. I've done that is by go to a deli counter, have them pre-slice some meat and cheese, and just walked out. Because there's an option to pay there, but you can say it's like, no, I'll just pay up at the counter, and then I just don't pay up at the counter. Not proud of it, but it got me a few meals when I really needed them. Or I would say I would pay up at the counter, but then grab a loaf of bread, pay for that, and say, no, got the meat back there. Don't worry. Don't question it either, please. It was not every meal, but it is enough meals that I do feel bad having done it. Okay, I'm going to have to do this trick again, huh? Damn. Well, the reason I jumped there is you do get insta-sent back to the hub if you allow yourself to be exploded from there. Just a fun thing that happens. By fun thing, I mean borderline horrifying. And no extra seeds come back with us here. So we'll have to do that. Ah, fuck. But also the key, damn it. Oh well. But yeah, this Starseed Pilgrim, it's cheap, it's simple to play, hard to master, but I wholeheartedly recommend it. Not just because you should support the indie devs who are still like pushing the boundaries for the sake of creating something that is more art than game, but also, well, I mean, have you seen the cost of what Mario Kart's supposed to be on the next system? 80 goddamn bucks. It's Mario Kart. We got Mario Kart at home. Fuck, we got the old Mario Kart games, N64, with ROMs that you can just play on your computer. I'm sure people have also figured out how to do multiplayer on your computer with it, too. Oh yeah, this suit I can only see one at a time. This sucks. Higher jumps, though. Ah, shit. Okay, usually you have to, like, really mess up to get killed like that, where you have no places you can move. But that's another way to happen. I was intending to show that off on purpose later. With, I think it's the black suit. Lets you walk on the corruption, so the only way to get into it is to get collapsed in, like just happened. But oh well. Wait, it's the line of the whimsy jumps, that's right. Supposed to be able to do that. Oh yeah, that's what the clip is from. Man, I've expanded since then, huh? Okay, I think where I'm trying to go is somewhere up here. But yeah, the fact that indie games like this, so small, simple as they are, still having so many opportunities of exploration, is very fun. Look at this. This poem is supposed to help describe what this suit does. Stood up to quiet the fates I deny, thought of an angel, and knew I would fly. I'm pretty sure this is the one that gives higher jumps. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a higher jump. We'll do this. Do that. We'll put this here. The red block there. that. Another path. Get this growing there, actually. Now put that there. It should be funny. So here to get up a little easier. Another heart there. Okay, perfect. Oh, sweet. Can we do a triple? Oh, another way to jump. Perfect. Another heart. I think I got just enough time to put it here. In fact, I can do that. Okay, now I gotta quickly skedaddle. Okay. Just barely made it back up here. Now we collect our spoils. Go over here and listen to the explosion of the red. Actually, I can also do that, then this. Okay. It didn't... There it goes. There they go, exploding. We'll do this. Put purple here. Oh, wait, no. First I should do that to make sure I can get back here. That's right. Put this here. Perfect. Look at that. 20. I mean, we're going to have to use some to get over to that star, but we're pretty close. I think we'll put this one here. That there, just in case. We do this. Now we do have to be careful about the exploding red, because it will also erase these keys. I think that'll be close enough. We will do a last minute thing for it. We'll put this here. Alright. And we'll wait until it starts infecting this yellow before taking all the seeds we can. Oh, it's already there. Okay. Nope, not going to risk it. Then we just do this. Triple doors, you're so difficult. One day, though. One day I'll be able to triple door everything. Meantime, here we go. Nice. Yeah, the strat in Starseed is definitely to try and build more sideways than up at an angle. It makes it easier to get through without a pitfall. Or falling so deep that you get yourself killed. Now, let's see. The path over here kind of already builds up. I think there's one island I still haven't gotten to. Period. I have to go kind of that way. I think I'll do it from down here. Maybe up like that. Yeah, high jump suit is definitely very nice for traversing around the hub world. Not really a major benefit for its little thing, sadly. That's not the direction I wanted to go. Let's try doing this. Oh wait, next is purple. But what we'll do is go in here. Because any suit can jump to like that, for sure. Okay, now we've got some kind of stairs. Come on. Are you, okay. Not bad, but not really helpful there. Okay, we're going to go around this path and see if we can't get up there. If it's too close, then the island is definitely not, like, right above here. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Oh, hey, I said this one earlier. Oh, that's the one that cannot destroy things, which is really bad. Oh, really bad for maneuvering around the hub world. Okay. Alright, let's try going just to the left of here, perhaps. We really need more of those yellows, but I'm not seeing them this time. This, try and keep like more or less level. There you go. That. Then we put ice on top of that, so we're not having to worry about our jumps on them. There we go. Come on, purple. We can do this. Yeah, anyone in the chat, is there perhaps any more indie type games or ones where you feel there's a really good story told solely through like the mechanics, however small? Like even if it just says something about the character, I would love to hear about them. Let's see, put this here. Like for instance, Kingdom Hearts 2, game which I think is old enough I can spoil this particular thing. But unlike Kingdom Hearts 1, you start as a character that is not in the previous installments, but is nonetheless very important, and is also very similar to Sora, the hero of most of the games. And however much money you gain and experience you get in the first part of the story, which acts as like a tutorial of sorts, Sora, when you get to control him again, also has. And later in the game, here's the spoiler territory, you find out that this Roxas, who you had played in the tutorial part of the game, is actually a part of Sora. And that's reflected in how you get the experience and the money early on. You can fully grind levels and XP early on if you want to. It's difficult, but doable. And the way that doesn't detract from the story, because it's not something you get immediately, was very just amazing to me as a kid when it came out. And I figured that out. So holy shit. That wasn't just for shits and giggles. It also built on the story that later came out. It's, I just like finding a meaning in things. And sometimes that means finding things that were not intended. But such is art. Sometimes you, the artist, tell a story that someone does not interpret the way you would consider correctly. But that doesn't detract from the fact that you still made something. Something that can be well loved by many. Even if it is a message that is quite counterintuitive to what you intend. I'm talking about the unfortunately very popular Miss Rowling. How people have, read in so much love and kindness in the series. It's like, nope, not the story I'm trying to tell. Get the fuck out of here. And funded hate groups. But like I said, such is art sometimes. I don't want to destroy this red one here, because it is the only way up higher without this suit. So I'm going to have to do this. Which is not dangerous, but it bugs me, like, aesthetically. That's... ugh. But okay, let's go up here. Okay. Alright. Here's more of the kind of like story just told from the set dressing. It's missing some letters, but it's supposed to be you don't know, ignorance, something to be... Actually, wait. There's no... Looks like they're supposed to be hinting at a full sentence. To be stupid. What is this? I don't think there's any words that naturally end with a YS unless it's like, what's the term, possessive? Like belonging to another person or having been done by another person in terms of verb. Oh. Let's see. Oh, shit. Alright, oh, here's another one I've done. Pink. The sky was in my dreams today. The clouds, they took my breath away. Can't recall what this does. I think it has to do with pink. What the heart plants do. Weird that it didn't go off that direction. That also felt like it grew super fast. Alright, we'll do this. See if we can't figure out what this ability... Sorry, what this suit does, not this ability. I'll put that there. Another heart to grow. Put that out there. And harvest time. Oh, that's a big thing. Harvest the entire thing. Very useful. Not so useful as this. Okay. Right, I didn't want to do that. Can I do that? Oh, shit. Well, comedy of errors over here. Yeah, I don't think there's anywhere up that's going to help us. We'll do this here. Well, right back to the beginning there. Got it. We could really use... let's see, put this here. We could really use... There we go, another heart seed. For lack of anything else happening. That was... useless, okay. Put this here. Melon, if I must. Can we do this and then we plant this here because it... Oh, you went the wrong... What? That was bullshit. Nope. There we go. Buying more time. Do that. That didn't help us at all. Maybe that's far enough that we can still get that key. We'll see. Okay, perfect. Alright. Get some more seeds for the hub world. Bop, bop. let's not do that one. I'm trying to find a good suit that we have a decent chance of getting a triple key door. It's really difficult, but I believe in us. Oh, we went up that way to get up to here. And actually, let's move a cursor just out the screen for y'all. With arms outstretched and skyward bound, I'd reached the clouds and lost the ground. Actually, let's see if there's something this way. There is. It's actually really close. Oof. Egg on my face there. We'll go through like this. Gain from loss does not measure, but broken hearts, Starseed treasure. This is the start. It tells us absolutely nothing about the goals of the game, the controls, or anything. As you can see, I've branched off in multiple ways. I'm pretty sure we keep our hub seeds here, even if we go to another world, but I always like using them up first. So we'll keep exploring. Oh, hold on. There we go. Okay, there's a path over this way. We'll pop down. What do we find? Ah, this is the line of whimsy jumps, isn't it? It is. Okay. Definitely not this way. It'll take a while for me to get to a place I have not branched off to a neighboring island yet. And you know, that's the main reason of having seeds in the hub world. Oh, trying to find the other islands. Oh. Okay, here's yellow. Doubtless I pursued the sky and had no heed to wonder why. Let's see, we'll do... What I'm going to do is place this here, place the ice there. Okay, sweet. Place another one of these. Alright, we're getting to a place that's already worked, but, you know, maybe I can make a shortcut. One of the valuable yellows. Was really slow load time there for a second. Do this. There we go, another path. Whoop. Oh, haven't been to this one in this video. Fell into dusk, my dreams were dust, by birds and sky abandoned. This is a tricky one to move around. Okay. Oof. Let's see. I believe I let the red cover that one just because it's tricky. We can uncover and discover why after I've used the last few seeds. Oh. Yeah, I think I'm trying to build this way. What we're going to do is this. So we do not disturb too much the existing structure. There you go. God, so many of these freaking melons. Ugh. Alright. Oh, almost forgot. There. We can just make an alternative down. No way up to there, but an alternative way down is nothing to sneeze at. Okay. Alright, let us see which one this is. Red. Okay, we'll plant this here, that there. This might be the one that walks on the blackness. We'll see. Put this here. Melon there. Other heart here. Also destroys all of that. Oh, I see. Destroys things in a plus. I think I see why I locked this off. That's tricky. Shit. Nope, that was a mistake. But alright, try once again. Ah, shit. Fucked up once again. Can we do this? Oh wait, I was trying to do that. Dang it. Plant this here, plant that there, plant this here. Yeah, that's the wrong way. Motherfucker. Okay, that hurt to do. Okay. Fuck. Lost those seeds. Cool, cool. Can we get up there? Oh, that was weird. Bounced off of it. Okay, just one more. We might be able to get a lock that gets us to that key. Cool. Another pink. And another red. There. Yeah, this is a whole lot of nothing burger here. Oh. That. Oh, that's going to destroy your brain if I do that. Okay. Shit. Alright, well, we got here, I guess. Just plant that there. Hope we get at least one more. Okay. Yep, see, right there? Triple door, just dropped. Oh god, there were all these keys down here? How? They were so clumped together and perfect. Fuck. Okay. Don't fall. Okay. Nope. Oh shit, I just realized I forgot to turn the desktop audio back on. You guys were missing all the melodic tings and sounds. That is my bad. Okay. Yeah, we're doing something else. This is too dangerous. Suit. I think actually there's suit. Shit. This direction. Nope. Well, I guess we can at least place these. No harm in that. Okay. Ooh. Alright, what's out here, Void? Show me your secrets. I'm gonna go plant this where I accidentally broke one. Yep. There. Perfect, okay. Wait, we know there's nothing that way because we just built out that direction. Okay, let's go to the left here. Shattered the sky, but never again. Damn. And something need a part. What was this say again? Really hard to delete this one here. That'd make it untraversable. Cool. In times of need, we came apart. We shattered the sky, but never again, I think. Wait, plop that there. Plop this here. Well, that's a wrong direction, fucker. Okay, let's... Wait, is this the one that can't destroy things? I thought that was a different color. Damn. Alright. Pop, pop, pop. Okay, then we'll do this, we'll do that. Wait, no, this is purple too. There, I guess. Do this. There we go. that will hopefully be enough to get us to some sweet keys. Okay, we got a triple. So if we do this, we have 9. Okay, we're going to try and go over these. Because if we can, and we get some more of these greens in the future, we'll have some more easy to get points, seeds at the bottom. Shit. I have to go all the way up here. One more and then we'll start panic building over on the right. But we might be able to get a triple key here, which is not what I was expecting from the freaking can't destroy any blocks, but the seed makers. Okay, we do this. Do this here. Okay, is that... I think that's triple key there. Sorry, triple doorway up there. Once again, in the wrong place. Okay, we do this here. I'll do another purple here. Actually, I think we can do this as a defensive measure. Then we do a hop here. Ugh, melon. Not really good place to put this, but we lack another... Oh, shit, I just created corruption there. Fuck. And I can't destroy that. No, And that's just a bunch more keys, not a triple doorway like I was hoping anyway. Well, in for a penny, in for a pound. Put this here. We need to collect all these just as soon as we can. Ah, shit. Nope, not gonna work. Dang. But man, it would have been so amazing. Would have felt so good. I hope we don't need all these keys, but I'm grabbing them anyway. Because the blings are giving me some serotonin. Some much needed serotonin. Okay. Can we make it? Damn. Nope. Okay, we really need to find the one that lets me walk on the corruption. That one may be the easiest but trickiest to actually get a triple door. I'd really like to show that off for y'all. That we only have... Wait, what's this for 8 or 9 today? Let me double check. What I said... Okay, yeah, 9. So hour and a half. Hour and a half to keep looking. This time we'll... No sense branching up that way, because I've already found an island there. Oh, shit. Do that. Yep. Okay. Now that could be safely gotten through there. Perfect. Okay. Oh, hey, I just noticed this kind of looks like a little, oh. Now it looks like a little plant guy with a heart hat. I was going to say a mushroom hat, but, It's decidedly more heart-like now because of an accident we're not going to speak of. Okay, here. Okay, not quite enough to get up there. Then this grows upward. Perfect. We need to find more of the pathways I had that did not find anything yet. I think there's one near here. We just went that way. Just kind of skipping down these steps. Okay. Okay, so it's not up there because I've got stuff coming down. Oh, all right. And oh, it probably wouldn't be noticed at this point, but this map does go in on itself. Like if you go out, say, to the left of the map boundaries, you'll come out on the right side. But because it's so big, you don't really notice, unless you say, just make a path straight right. The sad thing is, all the games are slightly different. Like, it's not the exact same placement of all the various islands. So you don't know exactly how close or far you are from the other islands. You know the general area that I used to have a screenshot map of, but I guess I lost it in the great cleansing of files for computer space. Yep, nope, shit. Was meaning to jump before that melon, but okay. Would have been slightly cooler. Okay, what is... Maybe up in this direction? Well, yeah, we'll start from here. Because I already have that path going down. As long as this one goes semi-upward... Never mind. It's like, never mind. It's like, goes semi-upward, okay. Not exactly what I was hoping for. But at least it's going left. Alright. Oop. I have to destroy that. Okay, melon go here. Okay, now we're going to just shoot upward, see what we see. Nothing yet, which is actually promising. It may not seem like it. Okay, we're gonna do this here. Yeah, the fact that we can't plant stuff on the same color makes this bit tricky. But having a thick enough base, we should be able to make kind of like stairs on the way back down. Wait, I should... No, that wouldn't help. Anyway, do this. Very promising. Well, actually, no, slightly less promising. I see there's some green here. But we shall continue, nonetheless. It could be I came close, but never got close enough to actually see it. There's a chance for one more yellow to be in this little seed pack. We'll see. Actually, I could do that. Try to get up above this. Okay, perfect. Red's not going to be major help. Okay, it looks like at one point I had a path going over to there. So if I continue this path, this direction, I should find something. Oh, is that a new island? I think that's a new island. I might have been going the right direction. Okay, we'll place this there. We got literally just the one left. This may very well be super new. I'm not sure if I have enough to get back off. Let's start making some perhaps a little annoying path up. We'll do planting that there. So that I can jump back up here. Perfect, okay. A little concerned there. Now the sad thing is there is not going to be a way up from there. But if I come back with blocks, I should be able to create something. So we'll do... Well, that'll have to be destroyed. This... Okay. Go. We'll go this way. That will be the easiest way to find back where I was. Find that potentially new island. Alright, pink is not easy, but I might be able to at least get a key and bring some seeds home. Put these there. Ice here. Currently have no seeds, but I can collect the whole thing of those with a single love tap. So I can wait up until the last second, which we'll call right when it starts touching up on this ice. Sorry, just gonna change seating position so I can stretch legs. Alrighty. Ooh. Oh yeah, that is some good heights. But alas, there it is, encroaching. We got 18 out of that, though. Oh, nice. We found one of those already. Put this here, I suppose. That's melon, I think. We'll put this here. I'll put that. That should be far enough away it doesn't eat those keys. Another heart already. Okay, we're just gonna... Shit. Okay. Do this. Plant that. Good. Okay, now we get to this, and now we are going to have all these more seeds than we need get to that last island, but it should be the final island, the one I have never discovered. I know it's there somewhere, but it's like, ooh. I want to get greedy and go down, but I'm pretty sure... 3... I should be able to get out, but I really don't want to risk it. Especially because I'm going to have to do this kind of tricky jump here. And the screen is going great. Fuck. Come on. No, come on. Damn it. It's going to force me to go back. No. Please, I did so much work. Fuck. Well, at least I can get out there, I guess. But come on. Nope. I'm trying to, like, jump right at the edge of it. Maybe from here. Yes! I did it. Okay, 24 seeds. If I recall, it was this path down here. Yes, because I remember this. We're going to have to use some of these to actually get back up. But it will be fine. I think we'll start that. I should be able to get to the top of this blue one. Do this, which will have to cut short. Never mind. Okay. Oh. Dang it. Okay, I need to do the same trick of trying to jump off right at the edge of this. Actually, wait. If I can do this, get up to there. Perfect. That should make it a little easier to... Okay. I do that. Oh. Let's just... There we go. It's not an easy jump, but it is a possible jump. Oh, we need to destroy that. Yeah, if it touches a melon, it gets consumed by the melon and does not give the extra jump. I took 2 seeds, but it worked. Okay, we're going to start... Oh, this is totally new. There's nothing connecting it. Perfect. Okay. We're going to first build a way back up. Which I think means doing one here, along with the jump. I think the best place to put a red is here. That'll let me get a little bit of a staircase going up to the right. So glad I was able to catch this on stream for y'all. Finding of another island. Perfect. Okay, we'll drape this off the edge, start making another path leftward with our remaining seeds, and maybe we can find an alternative way through here. Might as well take the suit. Kind of looks like an olive green, I guess. Might give some kind of benefit based on the melons. Mired low and silent slowing, shut my eyes to darkness growing. Cryptic. Thing is, I don't want the ones covering the words. Okay. Try this again. Perfect. Oh, there's another island. Really close. That's a really close, actually, board. We'll just toss this through there. Pretty sure this is one I've been to. Hopeless, I ignored. Yep, nope. Ah, that's why I did not branch off of this one to that direction. It's hard to even get up here. But we can go ahead and solve that. We've still got a good amount of seeds. And the fact that it starts with a red one, we can kind of staircase up here. The islands aren't rare, it's just hard to map out where they are. Yeah, like I said earlier, you don't know exactly where they are because they're a little randomized for each player. And because the map wraps around on itself, it's kind of hard to actually, like, literally map it. I made that a little too short. Okay. Well, I guess we'll do this here. Oh, wait. Forgot about that. Shit. Oh, wait. Hope we have a jump pad. Yeah, we do this. We do that. Just make sure. Perfect. Okay. And now we've got some seeds we can just kind of fuck around with. You know, we might be able to get a path up to there. Why not give it a shot? Okay, the last ones will be a melon, a jump boost, and an ice. Interesting. So melon's not going to help at all, really. So what we'll do is we'll plant it here. Then we'll put a jump pad here. Okay. And, you know, another time I'll be able to make a path downward. Okay. Yeah, I could definitely jump 3. Okay. So I'm pretty sure this is the one that lets me walk on the corruption. The one that I said is, like, probably the easiest to get a triple door, but also tricky just to do. But this is the new one. The kind of like olive green, I think. Yeah. It's mired low in silence and slowing, shut my eyes to darkness growing. It might have something to do with the melon ability. We'll see. My usual start is doing this. Okay, what's the growth speed on that? Not terrible. Definitely can't get out from that, though. So, ooh. We'll plant the melon there, because it will connect it all in a way that I cannot get out from, actually. How do I build a way up? I need something to end. Oh, wait. Ice. Plant an ice here. Oh, wait. Oh, I had that next. Ugh. Oh, wait. This one can jump normal on melons. Oh, that's great, actually. Not for this specific moment, but it's nice being able to do that. Because now I plant this here. Not enough to get up there. This. Come on. Ah, dang it. Just missed it. More melons, then. Huzzah. Oh. Ah, shoot. I just missed that again. Fuck. Okay, do this. And I purple there, I guess. Might as well. Ugh, fuck, I just missed that opportunity again. Come on. Grow, 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 grow. There we go. Okay. And with this will be the final. Oh. Okay. Oh, come on. Good, now we gotta hurry, hurry, hurry. Okay. Oh, now I got the same problem over here. Cool. Oh, it's gonna eat up a bunch of the heart, but okay. I think I might have screwed the pooch on this one. We're just gonna be homeward bound now. We can do it at any time. Okay, we now know the gimmick for him is I can jump properly on the melons. Very strange phrase out of context, so don't take it out of context, please. Just move that there. Put this here. one of these here. That off the edge. Put that there. Preemptively plant that for height. Have this for growth. Perfect, and then branch and go back to the early bit. Oh boy. All right, super jump time. Okay, all right, okay, perfect. Okay, we'll let this grow. Perfect, go there. Plant this here. Another there. Jump there. Third. That. Okay. That'll get us some time. Ah, shit. Should have placed that purple better. Oh, well. All right. This here. Dang it. Didn't even get to a key, and now there's a pit here. Okay. Alright, it's tricky. It removes the weakness of melons, just slowing you down, but it is just so different, it's screwing up my other usual tactics. Put this here. Do here. That, yeah, that looks a good staircase for still going sideways. Right. Perfect. Do this, because then it'll go down. Plant this here. Oh, shoot. Here should be out of the way. Yep. Okay. Oh, there. God dang it. And I can't actually plant it there. Shoot. I'm trapped in a hole. Unless I do this, which I don't want to. But it is the only way. Thank you, game. That was so helpful. Fuck it. Nope. Did not make it in time. Dang it. No key. So close to it, though. So close. Rookie mistake there. Okay. Do this. Do that. The corruption also feels like it's a little slower here, actually, now that I think about it. See, that'll definitely get me up there, so let's do another here. At least with the melon combo of being able to jump on them and placing that, like, it sucks. So it makes it so there's this now massive pit here. But I can do that to connect the bottom of the pit to that kind of staircase. If I had not created a different problem. Shoot. Okay, we're gonna have to do this to maybe be able to jump out. Okay, yes. Shoot. Once again, I have taken too long and now have lost this stuff. That's a main downfall I'm seeing here. I keep getting distracted by the other steps. I'm not getting the seeds I need to finish. We do this here, we do this there. That there. That's actually like the worst one yet so far. Okay. At the very least it's low, so it'll be easier to get to that central area. At least this here, so it'll be easier to get that stuff later. Okay. This. Like this. Here. Sadly do that. I did not want to. Okay. Grow. Nope, not good enough. Damn. Shit. And then I destroyed that by accident. Oh boy. Shit. Alright, one more try. I need to stop getting so distracted by things. But it's so easy. We're going to start doing this lower. And just make it, in general, easier to get back to this area. Plant these here. Plant a jump. Here as well. Right, I forgot that bit. And I've already screwed that up. Damn it. Shit. Damn, I did that. Cool. Let's just abort that plan entirely. Okay, that path. I'll still be able to get up and out. I destroyed that. Fuck. I was too impatient again. Do that. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to wait that long. Okay. Set this off. Just dang it. I was hoping it'd be one lower, but okay. We'll try to make that work. That's not a great one to end on. Okay, I think I need at least 3 to get over there. It's not happening. Oh boy. Oh well. Well, let's hit H to go home to the hub. And we'll head over to this island. To the one that I suspect will let me just walk on the corruption. We'll see if we can't spend this last hour trying to get... Wait, I should cut through here. There you go. So I can actually come back up around this way sometime. But yes, see if this is indeed a easier but trickier way to triple key it up. Okay, so I think I am learning a thing. I think by starting slightly lower, like this, that will make it easier to get back into this area. Just like in general. Do this here. Wait for it to go. And this. Okay. Actually, wait. I do this. That should be slightly easier to get back, and I can do a little bit more over here. Okay, just in time. We'll see if we can't get one more out of this stack before continuing over on this right side. Okay. See, now I need a vamoose. We'll do so here. Place that there, this here. Start growing there. Okay. See, the big thing with timeline here is that while I can walk on corruption, I can't plant anything, which is the big problem. Can't plant anything, and I just have a bunch of seeds. I can't go anywhere. Okay, we'll make these. Okay. Got a path through. We'll plant it here to keep it from being too difficult. Do that there this year. Shoot. Forgot about that little sticky wicket, but okay. Dang. Okay, but just testing theory, could I... Yeah, I think that's the way I should be starting it. This time, however, let's start by building to the left. I always default to the right. Maybe that's a mistake. Okay, that one's already a lot closer than other ones. Maybe this is the better way to do it. Here, place ice there. Start trying to jump up there now. Okay. Let it go one more. That should be good enough to start building over to the left. There you go. This so it builds over. Place here to get up. One more. One more. Okay. Do this. Well, Well, we'll at least have a key and a way out. Oh wait, I forgot I've got to find a way to squish myself. To the right, please. No, shoot. Okay, no, we'll do. Yep, it lets me walk on it. No, shit. There we go. I need the red one. Okay, key up there, but it's not the one I'm going for. There we go. Ah, shoot. I can do it. It's just timing. There we go. Not as many seeds I could have wanted. So it should be fine to test going back in immediately, see if we keep the seeds. Okay, we do this. Do that. Plant this here. This here, that there. That should be fine. I should be able to get out from that. Put this here. I wonder. If I do that, we'll continue building the purple over the side. Oh. I should also start thinking about how to get up there. Okay, okay. Nope. I'm going to plant this here and set it off. Oh, it's going to train reaction with the other one. I did not think that through. Alright, never mind. Okay, do this, do this. Panicking? We're panicking so much. That didn't do anything to help us. Cool, 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 cool. Shit, too early. It was so close. Okay. Okay, they're connected now. Dang it. Well, I guess I can squish myself here. Especially if we put a red there. And... God dang it, it was too close to the key. Okay. There wasn't any key accidentally close enough, was there? Nope. Oh, but stuff building up below the where this would be drops it. Interesting. I wonder if it's possible to just build down enough when I find something. One way to test that. We would do this. Drop this there. We'll do a jump pad here. Jump up. I wonder, can I just erase the exit? I can't. Another good thing to know. Not going to help me in this particular run. But I like knowing things. Okay. Damn it, not what I was trying to do. reset. Reset. There. Do this here. We'll put this one there. Getting us ever slightly closer to it. Okay, come on. There's a triple door. Will we be able to get to it today? Probably not. I don't think this particular build is going to be big enough. Sorry, good enough for it. Shit, I was trying to do that. Well, I won't be able to get out from there, but I can be happy I at least got over to it. Oh, shit. Fuck. And this is now unwinnable. I have no seeds, I have no way to enter the darkness, except waiting for it to envelop me like so. Take me, darkness. Actually, screw you, you're taking too long. Boom. Alright, sip time. Alrighty. Wait a second. Shoot. Okay, so there's one key right there, I think. The one here, but I don't want to build to it yet. I need so much things. Not enough time. Okay. Try to get this one more, maybe two. We'll see how to traverse that purple. Wait, nope. Went way quicker than I wanted to. Now that's there. That's, oh shit, I forgot I don't have a way to get absorbed. Shoot. That's one thing I need to get used to for this suit. I have to get squished to properly go in. shoot. Yeah, I should have known it was going to do that. Fuck. Royally screwed myself down here. Well, dang it. Yep, that works. Alright. Shit. Popped that way too early. Okay. Dang it. There's the base. We'll do this. Alright. This is not the winning formula. Not in the least. But it might buy me time. Come on, one more. Okay. There's a key. There are multiple keys. Perfect. Just one of them. Just a single key. Dang it. Oh, it was so close. It was right there. Might bought myself enough time. I was really hoping to have this purple one be my death, but it's not gonna happen. Okay. So I need at minimum 2. I need one seed that will kill me, but only after the other seed has grown enough. We have some time. We got ice blocking this up. And the melon. This green stuff is going to go pretty quick. Can I get one more? Is this green? No, I can get it. Probably good shot for one more. Did not trust myself to have that luck. So, do this here, that there. Come on, guess. Okay, plant purple here. Guess. Kill me. Nope. There, okay. Okay, multiple keys. We only need one. Oof. If only I could wall jump. Man. Okay. We've got a bunch of seeds. Shoot, I forgot to see if I kept any of the seeds from that last win. Not that I think it'll matter. Shit. Did not plan the way back all that effectively. Damn. Well, we can see if I still have those last seeds. Nope. It is a use 'em or lose 'em scenario. Damn it, that was done too late to jump over to there. Ah, fuck. No, it's taking everything from me. Okay, gonna need to do this just so I can do this. Nope. It's not winnable, largely because I did not jump there at the end, but fuck. We might have had a chance. Do this, get another one of these growing. Okay, that layer of melon growth should help slow down the corruption. We got two heart seeds growing, which buys time. Going one more here. Okay. Do that there, and just barely make it. Oh, nope, it's quickly going through the yellow. Damn. Do this. Oh, get stopped by all those walls? Damn it. Fuck. Okay, one more try, then we'll swap to another suit, because this is not going anywhere as fast as I thought it would to get to a triple door. That. So we've certainly made headway I have not had before. Just not wanting that. You know, we're just going to reset early. I was not expecting that particular interaction. Oh, shit. That. Well, off the side. This here. Okay, and I think we can get one more off of this one before we have to skedaddle. Okay. There we go. Perfect. Shit. Okay. That's not gonna last too long, huh? No, we need to just do this immediately. This here, that off there. That should help. Dang it. There's... How had that not been corrupted at this point? Doesn't matter, because all I have is a purple seed. I can't dig through all this. Damn, okay. Well, let's go try another suit. Top down. try that again. I was going to do jump down and in the hole. There we go. Oh, that's that spot. Okay. Okay, back up. Boom. I don't want to do pink again. Ugh. Nothing against color, but that's a really tricky one. You just get a normal key on. I was really hoping I could struggle to get a triple key for y'all to see. That one was the destroy and a plus sign, which is not so great either. Okay, what's over here? Doubtless I pursued the sky and had no heed to wonder why. I don't think we did yellow. If we did, I certainly don't remember the result. Do this. Everything seems to grow quicker, which is in some ways a blessing, in others a curse, like pink here. Corruption also looks to be spreading quicker, actually, so we really need a bounce. This is the no thoughts, only how it can go through things? What? Never seen yellow do that. I guess we'll put this down here, because why not? Still trying to figure out what is going on here. Did not push me up and out, which I kind of hoped it would. Okay, so yellow is pretty much speedrun. Got it. Speedrun, we should do this. This here, that there. Nope. Alright, this is definitely not the one, but we need to get more used to the speed, because god damn. Okay, what about melon growth? Ooh boy, yeah. Super speedy. Alright. No shit. Did not want to fall off there. Plant this here, plant this here. This one here. What I wanted to do was this, so I could have it grow into better framework there. And we'll start that there. This. Plant this other bomb next to that. Okay. So we know yellow builds through stuff. Perfect. More purple, we'll have it go here, get at least one key, I suppose. Finalize with this. Okay. Not so many seeds this time. We didn't get too many of those light greens growing off, but we successfully get a door. 11 seeds. And we know it is a use 'em or lose 'em. Let's do this. Ooh. Start with a yawn, just need some stretches, and artist's like, nope, you're yawning too. Okay, we'll do this here. The direction I was hoping for it to go. Slightly better there at the end, I guess. Okay, plant a green here. So we can do that one there. Yeah, and made it. Okay. Now we'll create a sort of bridge between the two here. I guess a sort of bridge is the correct term. Phrase, whatever. Okay, well. It's now certainly doable. Do that. Okay. We only got 2 seeds left. I'm gonna look to finish up on a good note. Is this light blue? I think this is dark blue, which is the jumper. Yeah, that's the jumper. Oop. Let's load this here. Come on. We'll plant that there. Yeah, first. So it's not a way up. If I come back with a blue seed, I can make it a way up. Okay, we need to find light blue and its icy powers. Oh wait, no, this is the first one. Oh well. Now we can do it pretty quick. It's basic. Nothing super fancy, no speed. No walking on melon, but it's good, predictable, sturdy. Do that to help slow down. Oh, there we go, to slow down its growth. Well, it's that there. Ditch that there. That one right up there, that's a trap. There's no easy way to make a path there that it's not going to result in just straight downfall and not actually get to unlock the way out. That was the first one I used to go after before realizing the futility of my actions. Okay, there we go. Actually, I can collect these two, jump over. So... perfect, and we'll toss this other ice one here to slow down that growth again. Okay, we have to put this here, there. Could use yet another red one. Okay. Oh, just barely got them. It's actually kind of safe. Yeah. Now we'll do these. Oh. Okay, then plant melon here. Make a slightly nicer getaway. Put this here. Nice there. Another red. Ah, shit. Guess I'll put that there. Not a lot of multi-block seeds, which is what I really need right now. Let's put this here, this here. Okay, we'll get at least one key, because we can. I actually don't need more ice over there. Do that though. That should be safe. Yeah, with a basic blue, it's a lot slower, which is nice. And I have multiple seeds I can definitely get that key unlocked with. So now it's just collecting as many as we can in the meantime. Because we're worth it. Okay. There we are. That seems like a good time as any to leave off. We're going to super jump our way over here. Because we do not want to get caught in that star without a way over to this. Or we would die. Or rather, we'd be stuck there. Boom. How we do that? We've got a key. You've got all these seeds. There we go. Boom. Ah, so many seeds. Shit. Why did I plant that there? I mean, I wasn't going to have much use for it, I guess. Watermelon is kind of tricky to work with. But, I can do that, let it just kind of hang off the edge. Oh. Wrong one. Actually, visually, this would be a nice effect. Oh. Oh. There you go. That way, the melon is not going to actually infringe on my jumping ability, but it's also going to kind of zigzag down there. Nice. Weird. I thought it would go forever until it hung a few low. Interesting. Let's see. That's the green one. I'll go down this way. Where is little icy blue? Oh, there's pink again. We'll try going this way. See if we can't set up like the sickest trick shot of all time with these whimsical blue jumping blocks. I mean, definitely one of the trickier whimsy steps is right here. Let's see, I should ditch those. perfect. Okay. Well, we got 16 seeds. We might be able to extend this a few whimsy jumps. Let's see. Right now, that's our starting point. Can we maybe set something up here to slowly but surely whimsy jump down? We can safely go in here without worry. If we do this, it grows underneath. Yes. Do that, get it to grow downward. Let's see. Start this one here. Not where I want that to go. Okay. Know what we can do? Do this so there's just a little bit of ice floating in the sky. Do yellow platform in that direction. Nice, nice. Okay. Now we have to be careful here, because we can easily kind of do that. We can do that as well. Jumping the next one is something's hanging down is going to interfere. Oh, hey, we'll just toss this here. Perfect. Okay. Put a jump here, and I'll have to erase a lot of this greenery, but it should be possible. This. Yep, not the hardest whimsy jump, but it sends the start by just a little bit. Nothing major we can do this. We'll just toss there. Oh, it's went further than that other one had. Okay. We'll just delete these top two layers. That's a good amount of space for some more whimsy jumps to continue from. Now I just need more of the actual blue seeds to place. Maybe put one here. Would be really interesting if I get an entire loop of those whimsical blue jumping spots, just continuously. I wouldn't be able to connect that one through this. Well, unless... No, I'd still need another one on this side, but... Let's see. That one I could put one there, and have the jump go up through here. Required leaving some of that, but that's easily done. Here I am planning a parkour route. When I should be doing something else probably. Whatever, we're gonna put this here, this here, another melon. Yeah, we'll do that. Draft melon there. We got more of these yellow movements. Where would do the least harm? I think down here. right here. Perfect. I can just thread the needle there. I can land up to there. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that is the spot to really continue the whimsical jumps. Oh, right. I should go back into one of these various worlds, get more seeds. Last 10 minutes. Oh, hey. I guess we're going a different route anyway. We'll go up around this way. Okay. Wait, that's yellow. Ugh. Yellow's so tricky. I don't think I got any wins with yellow. Okay, perhaps this way for the icy blue. Oh, just short. There we are. That's red, so that's out. What about from this way? Keep sky, but never can. No, that wasn't it. This is purple, which means we cannot break things, which is really tricky for me. So many strats rely on it. That's where is ice? Yeah, the other downside of this game, being difficult to map, is no clue where you are at any given time. Green's here. Oh, was that icy blue? No, that's a jump pad. Oh. Can I make it? Oh, just barely. It felt like the game had pity on me there. Okay, what is this direction? No. Fuck. But I mean, we haven't seen dark green in a while. Feels tempting. Hopeless, I ignored it. No. Don't have a way up there yet. See, that's that one. Ice blue up this way. Come on. There's pink. Where have we not? I think last time we came past pink, I think we're going up. So we're going to go down this way. There it is. Icy blue. Oh, this is perfect. Look at all that. So much to work with. Okay, we'll get that growing there. This one here. Okay, we'll get this here. This row here. Guess we'll put that there. Okay, infectious ice is wunderbar. Absolutely great. Though I think I didn't get a win with him either this stream. It is very nice to have. Going up this way. This here. Oh wow, corruption is growing real quick there. Shit, I put that in the wrong one. Not what I need. Go, 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 go. Not what I need either. There, ice. I guess we'll do here. But we'll bought some time. Okay, we bought some time. Absolutely taunting me there, game, with the triple door right there. Is there still a winning condition left? I think we might be able to get to that key star hidden just off screen to the left. I think we have to go now, though. We do need to go. No, there's not possible with the remaining ones we have, so we'll just back to the hub, quick restart. Okay, not so great a start here, but we'll take it. That hole doesn't have a way out. That's not great. Okay, let's do this here. Oh wait, I should get this before I lose it. Come on, one more. I believe in you. There you go. Freeze this. Risk that. Oh wait, shit, I didn't mean to jump there. Dang it. God dang it. Okay, this is gonna be the last run. This looks to be the safest. Is this here? Ooh, actually, that's a really good start. Most of that's frozen now. Don't need this. What we could really use is that to build off some more land. This, that. What we really need is another ice cube, like right now. God dang it, a third watermelon already. This is not looking great for success here. Gonna keep it real. Place this here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Dang it. Alright, I'm a librarian of my word. That is it for today. So let us go to the RP screen and find someone to trade into. Okay, so I'll just go and close that game for bandwidth reasons. Where is there? No problem. Thank you for sticking around, Jane. I appreciate it. Oh. Hope I didn't mistype into the text bar. Okay. Who of my favorite streamers are currently on? Let's see. Who? Quite a few, actually. Who? I gotta make choices, apparently. Let's see. Let's go Little Appleseed, who's currently doing a Soul Link in Pokemon Fire Red Leaf Green. Oh, you came a bit late, Baringa. It's no problem. It wasn't super entertaining, I'm sure. It started off with some probably a little heavy commentary on the state of the games and mechanics as metaphor stuff that I just felt like talking about. Because Starseed Pilgrim has got, I don't want to say sequel actually. It's similar mechanics, new game coming out by the same creator. But yeah, we'll right over to Little Appleseed doing their soul lock. They're barely 2 hours in, so it should be going for quite a while. But you know, it's fun doing the Nuzlocke rules with a friend. It really mixes up the dynamic. I can't remember if they're doing they can't have the same types on each team limitation that some people do. But they're fun streamer, fun peeps. But before we read out, as always, I hope you guys are eating enough, drinking enough, getting enough sleep. Take care of your body so it can take care of you, especially nowadays with the state of the union as it is. And actually on top of the trying to stay happy and healthy, also be sure to keep abreast of things like food recalls, which apparently is becoming a bigger issue in the coming months. But yeah, be careful, do what you can, and more than anything else, do not give up hope. As good times, I'm sure, will come again. But until then, I'll see you guys around.